slow down. What in the hells was that?
Felt like a quake fit to topple Ramazeth's tower.
The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Just a little singe, Dave. Scotty.
Have you found some place we can wash our clothes in?
What will we wear? While we're washing it?
Shortages.
We only got a moment to have
Bitch,
on.
I'm surprised you managed to get such a spread.
News, dear.
Wasn't thinking. Starving folk tend not to.
If they just lined up and taken their fair shares, we'd have had plenty for everyone.
If won't get us fed and watered.
Look at that. Fruit and vein.
Remember that spiced apple loaf we had in Waterdeep? Did the wine sack in empty garden?
Bet somebody drank it, Mum.
You're no sauce. I'd put my money on Christine.
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say. It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
We made it through hell, twice. I know now that as long as Danis and I stick together, we can do anything.
We made it alive to Baldur's Gate. Almost, anyway. But I can't complain. When I look at Bex and realize she's safe, it's hard not to weep from joy.
Washing my pits, this is the song when up. Aye! Could a bloke not get any bleeding privacy around here? Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
You're no sauce.
Hail, friend. Fine day, isn't it? Forgive me, you're in no mood to talk about the weather. Your journey here was a hard one, no doubt. Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate? It's a fine city, isn't it? No better place to hail from. Used to be you'd arrive knowing you'd a full belly and a warm bed waiting for you. Not anymore. These days, there's barely enough to go around. Add the refugees on top and, well, folk aren't feeling too generous. I've been asking myself the same question. I wouldn't be the first to interfere. Some well-to-dos in the city donated enough to see the newcomers right for the time being. Only they didn't bother helping everyone else. Locals going without while strangers feast. It stoked the fire, all right. Some Baldurians are kicking up a fuss round the front of the barn as we speak. If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach them a lesson they'd never forget. The Flaming Fist isn't what it used to be. It's grown weak, corruptible, soft. It's down to honest citizens like me to stand up for what's right, uniform or no. That lot round the front, they've got it coming to them. What peace? If no one steps in, there'll be bodies piled high in the streets before long. Those refugees have been leeching on our city for too long. If we don't show them that we mean business, they'll bleed us dry. We need to march round the front and kill every last one of them. Let's see them eat our food with their guts on the floor. What do you say? Tell them! I'll cut out their eyes and make them watch!
So, you're the lick-spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. You'll need to bleed and carve this city if you want to turn him to grave meat. He shivers at the thought. When you find the Lordling, tell him Oren is watching.
So Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
How did the wine sack get empty, Garen?
I bet somebody drank it, Ma. Might even have been me.
Oh, you're no sauce. I'd put my money on Chris.
Actually got here safely. Towing along my wife's sister and mother. Or maybe they towed me along, eh?
God, camping with the mother-in-law has been utter hell. Maybe I should just go on ahead into the city without her. Scouting, like.
Can't stand her, can't stand her, can't stand her! My sister-in-law. All law and no sister.
Whatever you need. I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
After a quick examination, you conclude that your patient is pretending to be wounded. You wonder why.
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people that need your help more urgently. Shh! not so loud. If those lads find out I'm faking, they might go off on their own. They're not ready for that. And frankly, I'd miss them. I don't really have any other friends. And I like those lads. So I think I'll stick around a while more.
Don't know how we're gonna get Grunch into the city, wounded as he is. But we have to.
We've got to get Grunch into the city, but he's in no shape to travel. I wonder, what if we hit him in a big barrel and nailed it shut? Nah.
Heads will roll for this transgression, this injustice. Oh, you poor, naive soul. Let me tell you a story. A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And what do? They talk some absolute horse bollocks about papers and correct filing procedures and threw me in this slum. I should be loins deep in Chares's caress by now, not waddling about in filth.
If you want to chat, talk to Nestor. I like my personal space.
Donations? Do you know advice? The refugees. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going. Well, if you must, I suppose it saves me the walk. But if you're gonna do it, hurry up.
This place is trapped.
Well, hello.
Who's that rummaging around in there? Show yourself! You have 2 seconds to explain yourself before you're under arrest. What? Those are children's toys. Which means if a child had picked one up, I don't want to think about it. How do I know you're not the one who planted those explosives? right. I guess it can't hurt. I'll check up on the rest of the goods. You try and find whoever is responsible for this. I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck.
Go.
Toys trapped to injured children. It's abominable.
Seems we were patrolling around a powder keg. Glad I didn't get burned up.
One day I'll catch a break.
Who would do such a thing? This assignment was going to be dull.
Explosives in toys? How despicable. Hope Lord Gortash gets this stuff sorted out.
This assignment was going to be dull. No such luck. Gods, any one of us could have been blown to smithereens. Toys trapped to injured children. It's abominable.
Let's prowl. Don't mind if I do. Let's go.
Who would do such a thing? I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck. Toys trapped to injured children. It's abominable. Who would do such a thing?
Watch your back.
I thought this assignment.
All right.
Suppose the Manip had the right idea letting you poke around. Good job finding those explosives.
We're dealing with a maniac.
I applaud your taste. That way. In for a surprise?
Defender of the people. Sure, why not?
My! The fates move in strange and scrumptious ways. I am delighted to see you again. After our little interlude at last light, I was worried you'd gone quite mad. And mine. And mine. Though, one thing I find quite distasteful is being kept outside our intended city. I'd quite like to get inside, but it's difficult to shuffle your way to the top of the queue when you're, well, as big as an ox. But what if I was smaller, more discreet? Maybe then a kind soul might bring me through, right in their little pocket. I don't think you want to travel this road, my friend. All I wanted was a bit of hay, a good brushing, and a clean stall. The simple life. Is that so much to ask?
I speak, they burn.
Eat this!
A rough tempest I will raise.
No holding back. another step forward. Swords meet sorcery. One can't always be a gentleman. How much farther can I go?
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction. It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolutists, and a few of our own as well. The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth trying to break in. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened. A little more than that. You'll see for yourself soon enough if you head to the city.
Welcome to Rivington, South Coast Way.
Can't talk. I'm sorry. The little one needs all of my attention.
We told our son that this is a holiday to spare him the truth. We don't have homes to go back to.
Do you know where we're going? What kind of inn is it? Will there be feather beds?
There is so much wrong with that name.
You can see the city. Up on the hill.
I'm not paid to talk. If you want something, speak to Zenobia.
The house was empty.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
This is my home. I may pride myself on my philanthropy, but I draw the line at being a halfway house.
This man's indignant demeanour barely masks a seething anxiety. There's more to this situation than he's letting on.
Zenobia and I are just navigating a slight contractual disagreement. Not that it's any of your concern. Well, wouldn't you be on edge if your beautiful home had been defiled by such brazen interlopers? Fine. They can stay. Just don't blame me when they turn on you like the mongrels they are.
I respect your hustle, sweetheart, but it won't work on me. You've stepped on the guild's toes, and we'd like a little something to make it better.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
Just a little something. Consider it a gesture of goodwill. Oh, you know, it's shocking how many people opt for the hard way when the easy way's right there. Any last words? You're serious? Let's forget this unpleasantness ever happened. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you. Same way lots of us did. Trying to get away from the army of the Absolute. If you had the chance to put a roof over your family's heads after being on the run for Torm knows how long, wouldn't you? We will stay. For now. I just hope he doesn't pay anyone else to come sniffing round. Thank you. And may Torm keep you. You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really. Thank the God.
Good thing you sorted that out. I was this close to chucking a knife right between that trollop's eyes.
that blood?
Right.
No, never mind.
Brave girl. Get through there.
She's not brave, Ben. She's just...
Should be easy.
I was sure we were about to be evicted.
I don't think the children could cope with being homeless again.
We're lucky there's still decent folk about.
What's this? At least things have stayed interesting. If not over, then through.
Fucking shapeshifter. She'll try to break our best asset, our trust. Fortunately, she's no match for our second best asset, me. You know I'm up for it, but your party's a little full.
So Orin is testing you. Either she thinks herself a predator, playing with her food, or she fears what you might do. Good.
Shape-shifting monstrosities of unknown origin. Doppelgangers are unnatural predators. Their latent empathic abilities helping them to know, imitate, and eventually replace their prey.
Exactly. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Balspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government, aid his rise to power. But Orin, he's more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. We should leverage that. You'll need to free up your ranks a little first. At your command.
Hot foot, place is trapped.
moving. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Time to dance.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Just try not to trip headlong through it, yes?
Be wary. This place is trapped. Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Easy. This place is hungry for blood.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. Be careful. There are traps about. Crooked touch. So, dear Arthur's been converting toys into deadly traps. Very naughty.
This must be where he was making them. There's no shortage of evidence.
It looks just like the toys from the barn. Better watch my step. What have we here? I wonder.
Watching gods. But I never thought I would be happy to see the city again. Much less to smell it. The Harper safe house I spoke of is on the bridge at Worm's Crossing. Danthelon's dancing axe. Information. The Chosen have a head start on us. I'd like to know what they've done with it.
I doubt a bear this size went down without a fight.
Careful, I bite. Very well, then. It's big, but still young. Heavens help the hunter if its mother caught them.
What a charmer. This one's not yet grown. Oh, poor thing.
Let me guess, you need something. A young cave bear. Killed and stuffed before its teeth were fully grown. Going. Might as well.
Now we don't have to leave. I'm gonna build a big house for all the rats. It's gonna be really fancy. You'll see.
Threaten the children.
What now? Easy.
without me. At least here we stand a chance.
I've got a long road ahead.
Still me, even after everything. Another step forward.
I don't think the children could cope with being homeless again.
We're lucky there's still decent folk about. I don't like being cooped up inside, but it's what's best for Cinta. I'll make sure she knows you had a hand in it.
They're stuck here with no coin and nothing to do. You're going to hire all the refugees. Just like that. Of course. Cleaning, cooking, construction, the possibilities are endless.
If my friend tries to get you to invest, kindly turn her down. She doesn't need the encouragement.
Up on the hill. Oh, yes.
If I hire the refugees, then I get cheap labour and they get coin. It's a good deal for everyone. I'm not asking for much, just a teensy investment to get me started.
The guard is busy with their patrol and has no time for idle chatter.
Involving a child's fingers. All this kerfuffle over missing redcaps. Yes, we'd caged them due to unruly behavior, but as our redcap cleaners demonstrate, most are perfectly harmless.
Keep a sharp eye out. Redcaps are on the loose. One's deemed too violent to work. And not one of these circus folk seem bothered by it.
Did you realize the Redcaps had escaped?
The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jin, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
I want to see Dribbles, but I don't like the monster at the door.
Please, go ahead of us. My son is a little nervous.
His animal friends with him.
Stinks of cheese. Between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is.
A circus! Can we go?
We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here. Oh, this is Benjamin. Say hi, Benji.
Meat!
Benji here checks all our patrons to make sure none of you are vicious murderers. Can't be too careful. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries. Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Huh? Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No like.
Oh, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you. Oh, damned if I'm not a sucker for big eyes and a heartfelt plea. Very well. Welcome to the Circus of the Last Days. Have fun and be sure to catch the star of our show, Dribbles the Clown.
You want to see Dribbles the Clown, don't you?
How many red caps?
Yeah.
Then let's go inside. Don't be
Or in toys with us where she could destroy us. Whatever her motivations, I hope she reveals them quickly.
I'd be delighted. Though, someone else will need to watch the cook pot, of course. Magical.
Not understand Cullen? Do you want to buy face paints?
This isn't coin. Paper.
Will the wheel of wonders stop you worthy? Approach, ugly one. Yes, behold, Akabi's wheel of wonders. Spin to win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable. Akabi has traveled across the plains, burning and conquering all. Win the spoils of such conquest. Or, if luck smiles upon you, win the grand prize, the jackpot. No more questions. Spin or don't. Let us see if you have luck's favor. Alas, no jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this. Yes! Drown me in coin, and perhaps you shall win the ultimate prize. Alas, no jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this. You are welcome, putrid one. Come, mortals, and try your luck.
I don't need any attention right now.
Win prizes found only in the most exotic of plays.
This calls for careful footwork. Quite ready for you. With ease. With silver tongue.
Behold, spin! To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable... Akabi has... Or, if luck smiles upon... Then Akabi...
Trust no one.
Win prizes! Found... Behold, spin! To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination. No more questions. Spin or don't. Then Akabi... Will the wheel of wonders stop you worthy? Come, see. Come, mortals, and try your luck.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Win prizes found only in the most exotic of plains.
A very pinchable pocket.
Will the wheel of wonders dub you worthy?
Go.
Come, see.
All right. I shall stop fussing.
Darling, we have a customer. Is your camp drab? Dreary? Then you have come to the right place. Browse our bespoke, stony and bony creations. Or commission a statue in your likeness. It is our most sought-after service. Bony, at your service. That there is my darling wife, Stony. Is she not magnificent? To think she chose me. Why, I wake up every morning with a smile on my face. Now, what can I do for you? Oh, my wife shall be delighted. Customs are her favorite, particularly when their facial structure is as unique as yours. Pockets a little empty? Worry not. I'm sure we'll find something in your budget. Wondrous! My wife will be most pleased.
Really?
Can't give up now.
Oh, hungry little hobgoblin. Want a treato? I has lots of treatos, and magics, and junks I finds. Don't worry. I only takes junks from dead people. I is nice. Oh, lots of times. The beasts ate a kiddo the other day, And I got some good stuffs. I mean, circus is safe. Do not worry. Yes. Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you. Bye-bye now. Come back to Papa soon.
With haste.
All right. Papa sells good things. Mr. Hag, miss her stink.
Making me sweat.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
Uh-huh.
No time to rest.
Anything I can do for you, consider it most enthusiastically done.